guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while. It's been like 3 weeks since I did a video. I was just taking a mini break, because I had so much things to do over like the holidays and everything. But hopefully you guys had a great Christmas, great Thanksgiving, and a really great start to your new year. But we do have a lot to do this year. We got goals to accomplish. We have, businesses that we want to create. We just have a lot to do this year, okay? So we're going to be talking about vision boards and the importance of vision boards, and just writing down your goals. Like, I always wrote down the things that I wanted to do with my life. I used to use a journal to write everything down, but this year I'm going to actually put everything on a vision board, and I'm going to go over everything that I want to do this year with you guys. Okay, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so my shirt says, all I want is everything. Okay, so that's my goal in my life, to really live on full and die on empty. Like, I want, when I'm old, I can look at my life and say, you know what, you lived your best life. Okay, so that's really what I'm trying to do. I really want to do something impactful in this world. I want to do things that's going to like change other people's lives and just make me an even like better person, like the greatest version of myself. And I always watch like motivational videos, and these successful people are always talking about vision boards. You have Oprah, Ellen, Steve Harvey, all these people who are successful. They have vision boards. They have things that they want to do with their lives, and they always, either wrote it down, or they like created like a board with all these things on there. So I decided to like give it a try. I went to Walmart and I actually bought like a regular poster board, the sturdy one, not the flimsy one. And that was like $1 or something. And then I printed out some pictures of things that I wanted to put on my vision board. And I used tape to just tape it on there. I didn't want to buy glue just for this. And then I put it together. I did this at like 3 a.m. because I always talked about it, but I never did it. So I'm like, okay, let me just start off this new year by creating this vision board. So I'm going to show you guys my board right now, and I'm going to like talk about the different things on there. And I mean, even if you don't create an actual vision board, it's always helpful when you write things down that you want to do in your life. Like I told you guys, like I always had a journal, and I usually like wrote the things down that I wanted to do with my life. And every time I look back at that journal, I always was able to check everything off that list. I just feel like it really just helps you focus on your goals. And we're not trying to be bums, okay? It's 2019 and we're trying to be a success story. It really doesn't matter what your circumstance is. It doesn't matter if your family is not very affluent and you grew up in the poor or the ghetto or wherever you grew up. It doesn't really matter what your background is. I feel like whatever life you want, you can create that for yourself. So that's really what I'm trying to do this year. I'm trying to live my best life and just be the best version of myself. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys now my vision board, and I'll come back later. Alright? So this is my vision board. It took me probably like 30 minutes to get this done, but I'm just going to go over a few things with you that's a part of this vision board. So the title of this vision board is Kay's Vision. I crossed out vision and I put reality, because this is something that I'm actually going to see this through. Okay, this is going to be dreams turning into reality. So Kay's reality for 2019. Okay, and I think the centerfold of this vision board is doing something big. I really just want to do something impactful with my life. I want to do something big. And I know it's going to be a lot of hard work, but I'm up for the challenge. Now, I divided this vision board into 3 separate sections. This first section is things that I want consistently in my life. And the second section are the things that can happen at any time throughout my life. And this third section are the things that I want in order. So I want this to happen first and then this one. Okay, so I'm going to talk about each section and what these pictures mean to me. Alright, so let's start over here. So consistency. Now, I really believe that you need consistency in your life in order for your dreams to come true. In order to become the person you want to be, you need consistency. So these are the things in my life that I want consistently, okay? So right here it says happiness is a choice. I really do believe that you can create your own happiness, and you can leave your happiness up to other people, but to be genuinely happy in life, you really have to search for happiness from within. I wrote peace, calm, and growth because I really want to be at peace in my life. You know, I really want to grow continuously. I want to become the best version of myself. And for me to do that, I have to continuously grow. And it says, God is within her. She will not fail. I really don't think that I'm going to fail in this world. You know, I feel like my dreams are all going to come true. I may not get it right on the first try, but I firmly believe that God has a plan for my life. And as long as I'm doing my part, He'll make it happen for me. Right here it says, trust your gut, and it says intuition. I firmly believe that intuition is like your compass. You know, we all have that, you know, inner thing inside of us that tells us, you know, don't do this, don't do that. You definitely need to do this. And I feel like sometimes we don't listen to it, but I've learned that, you know, when I don't listen to it, I suffer. But when I do listen to it, I have a sense of calm on the inside. And I just put it on here to remind myself of that, you know, because every time I haven't followed my intuition, I really ended up suffering. So, you know, definitely I will be trusting my gut more. You know, I've learned some harsh lessons, and I don't want to learn them again. Okay, so definitely listening to my gut this year. I put don't overthink and positive vibes only. I think in the past I've been one of those people who overthink situations, and it's only driven me crazy. So I decided that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be like, you know, just try to be a more rational person and try to just let go of things, you know, not really sit around and ponder about it. Why did this happen? You know, why couldn't it happen this way? You know, just it is what it is. And I only want positive people around me. I put here like Martin and Girlfriends because I love these shows. And, you know, I just like, they had like a positive group of people around them. They had fun. And it was just good vibes. You know, I don't want any bad energy around me. No negative Nancy's. I want people around me that I can grow with. You know, if I can't learn anything from you and you can't learn anything from me, I really don't think we need to be around each other. So definitely having good friends around me. And I put top 5 because they always say you're a culmination of the top 5 people you hang out with. And I really do believe that's true, because if you hang around 5 people that are really want something out of their lives and they are hard workers, it's going to rub off on you. Because if they come up with great ideas and they want to, you know, do big things with their lives, you'll be stupid not to jump onto that wagon and say, hey, like, how are you going to do this? And, just like be like them. If you hang out with losers and bums, then every time you come up with a great idea, they're going to tell you how dumb you sound, and they're going to put you down. They're going to say you think you're all that. Those are not the people I want to hang out with. So right here I wrote fit and sexy, and I put a dumbbell right here because this year I don't want to be that slacker and that lazy person that I can be at times. I really want to make sure that I'm looking the way I want to look. I just want to be toned, and I really feel like I can be toned if I put a little bit of effort into it. I feel like I'm still in my 20s and I'm still young, so I really just want to look good. I want to look good because they say you look good, you feel good. So yeah, I just want to be fit and sexy. Nothing wrong with that. Confidence. Okay, so I realized the view wasn't that great, so I had to re-record. But I was talking about confidence. I'm really constantly reminding myself that, there needs to be a balance between being a confident person and being humble. And I don't think a lot of people can actually master that. Right here it says humility comes before honor. And then over here it says the humble man makes room for progress. The proud man believes he's already there. So I'm always reminding myself that I don't know everything. I can always learn more and become a better person, no matter how much education you have or where you think you are in life. You can always learn more. But I think you also need confidence. You need to know that you are all that, honey. Okay, you need to know that you're the ish and you can do whatever you want to do with your life, and you can accomplish, all the goals that you have on this vision board. You can make it happen just by being confident in yourself. So I put it in between that because, there definitely needs to be that balance. And I remind myself to be grateful. Sometimes when things don't happen for us, we tend to get mad and think, why is this happening to me? Oh, why didn't I get this? But I'm really learning that, I have so much, in my life that a lot of other people would kill for. I've come a long way, and I need to be just grateful for my progress. Of course, there's things that I really want to happen for me, but I'm learning to just be grateful for what I already have, because it could always be worse. And, if what I have now was taken from me, I don't know what I would do. So I'm just learning to just be grateful for everything I have, and it'll just make room for other things to happen for me. And to also have faith in God, because every time I think, okay, I want this, he's always saying, no, bigger. He always has something even bigger for me than I could ever imagine. So I'm just reminding myself to have faith, even when things are really bad and, I want things to happen and they're not happening, just to still have faith. And over here it says, laugh like you mean it. I really think that people can be uptight sometimes, but, and just smiling can just like bring your energy up. Laughing can bring your energy up. I watch a lot of comedies, and I like to be around people that make me laugh, watch things that make me laugh, because laughter is medicine. Those people that are always angry and bitter, these people live usually a short life, or they usually have health problems. And I don't need that. So definitely, I just want to genuinely laugh and just enjoy my life. Right here it says no fear. I'm constantly reminding myself to be fearless, and right here it says do it now, you will die one day. So with being fearless, if there's something that scares me or something that, I'm fearful of, always remind myself that I'm gonna die one day. So you might as well just go make it happen because you will die one day. And that just like motivates me because it lets me know that you just never know when it could be the end of your life. So you really have to live each day to the fullest. Right here it says comfort zone where. And it's just me reminding myself that there's no comfort zones over here. Okay. So I have to keep pushing myself and just be uncomfortable, like, be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because a lot of times we get so comfortable and we don't grow. When you are in situations that make you uncomfortable, that's where the growth happens, and that's when you become that best version of yourself. Okay, so this is it for my consistency. These are the things that I want in my life always. Okay, so I want to grow, I want to be grateful, not overthink, have peace and calm in my life, and most of all, just be happy. Alrighty, so next we're going to talk about things that could really happen at any time in my life. And first it says travel. So with traveling, traveling is like my favorite thing to do because I love seeing the world. I like going to new places, trying different foods, meeting new people. And that is the thing that I would save my money for. Forget the club and, going out and do all this other stuff. I rather save and go somewhere. Like last year I went to France and Amsterdam and I had the time of my life. Like the thing with traveling is it expands your mind. So people can tell you what a place is like, but until you've been there, you're just going to have like an imagination. You're just going to imagine it and say, oh, well, it could be like this. It could be like that. But when you've actually been to that place, you can really visualize it. So I think that's the cool thing about traveling. And some people like to over exaggerate when they go to places and say, oh, it's like this there. But then you go there and you're like, no, this person was just over exaggerating. So, it's always nice to check places out for yourself. So I put, the islands. I want to travel all the islands because I'm an island girl myself. So I want to travel to all the other islands out there. I want to go to Hawaii, Thailand, London, Japan, Africa, over here, Texas. I've always wanted to go to Texas, and I heard they have really good food, so I want to go to Texas and Italy. I mean, there are other places, but were the places I could think of at the moment. And really, I just want to live my best life. I just want to live a life where I'm traveling, learning new things, having different experiences, and just having the best of what life has to offer me. Down here, I put entrepreneur. I'm really just like, my mind is really on owning something that's mine, like building a brand and just expanding it over the years. So that's really what I'm working on right now. You guys see some of the stuff I'm working on. And, I just really feel like I want to own something that no one can take from me. Because people can always fire you from jobs and stuff. But if you have your own little hustle going on, your own business, then no one can take that from you. I mean, of course, the government, but still, for the most part, no one can take that from you. And these are just a few of the people that I look up to when it comes to like success and business and stuff. Rihanna, I put that she's innovative and she's, a leader because I feel like she really changed the game. Like, she talked about having her makeup line years ago and she made it happen. And not only did she make it happen, but she did it in her own way. Like, she envisioned something, she made it happen, and it changed the game. Like, now everyone's like trying to be like her. She came out with all these shades for different women, and that's never been done before. So I really respected the fact that she was innovative and she didn't do things like other people. And that's always what I try to do, like just do my own thing. Oprah, I mean, what can I say about her? Like, she's very charitable, she's confident, and she's a go-getter. I mean, it's really not about the money that she's like a billionaire, but I really feel like she had like, her empire. She like built it from the ground up. So I always respected that about her. Michelle Obama, I find her to be a classy woman. She's a lady. She's smart and she's a little sassy, and I could respect that about her. Like, I mean, even just watching her during the presidency, like you never really saw her sweat. She was always classy, and she was always just very like outspoken, and she did so in a very articulate way. Like she was just a smart woman. This B stands for a B that I know personally, someone's name, someone's name that begins with a B that, I know personally, and Beyonce. So the person that I know personally, I just think she's a great leader, just a very humble person. And I just learned a lot by just watching her, about the leader that I want to be. And when it comes to Beyonce, same thing, she seems like a humble person. People respect these people by just how they carry themselves, and I think with Beyonce, like she's a little mysterious, she's hardworking, and the other B that I'm talking about, she's humble and effective at the same time, just like Beyonce, because she's, I feel like with these people, like they don't have to like yell at you for you to respect them, or they don't have to be in your face. You're going to respect them by just how they carry themselves. So, those are the people that I look up to. Right here it says boss lady, because, that's who I am or who I'm trying to be. I put no sleep here because I just firmly believe that, whatever it takes, if I have to lose sleep over becoming a successful person, then so be it. And no excuses. If I want to be the best version of myself, I can't have any excuses for myself. I have to continue to level up. And down here, I put advocacy and action. And, I want to mentor people. I want to give to charities. And I think, if you're growing, you have to water other people, because it really makes no sense for you to learn all this stuff and become who you are and not take the time out to really like acknowledge other people and help them fulfill their goals and their dreams. Okay, so we're gonna jump over here to the things that I want to happen in order. So I put success here and family here. So I really want to accomplish my goals, PA school and all these other things in my life before, I have the kid, the marriage, the house, and all that. Because I really feel like, if I'm the best me, better me equals better them. If I'm the best me, I could give them the best version of myself. I don't want to be that parent that has to be away from their kids. Like, I want to be able to spend a lot of time with them, not like be in school or, it's really hard. So I just don't want that for myself. So I have the things that I want to be successful this year. My t-shirt line, my Motivate T line. I want to keep working on my website. This is my YouTube. I put 10K. Anything can happen. I want to continue to build my brand. This is like a picture of like books. I want to continue to read more books, learn more, and also eventually write my own book. And let's see what else. And also just never give up on my goal, have different goals and just go for it. I want to be in school and just studying to become that PA. So after that, after I'm done bettering myself for the most part, I mean, even after I've accomplished my goals, I know I'll have more goals, but the major goal is like becoming a PA. And after I'm done with that, then I'll be ready for the family, the families that I would want my family to be like, my wife and kids, Fresh Prince, Soul Food. I love Soul Food because they always had that family dinner every Sunday, and the family got together and just eat good food and just enjoy each other's company. I want all my family together, just the positive people. The negative people, y'all can just stay home. But, just get the people that genuinely like love me around me, and friends could be family too. Just, people that love me. I just want to spend as much time with them as possible and just really live a good life, go to different places, travel, eat good food, have new experiences. That's the life that I want. And I put my wife and kids because they have more of like a fun atmosphere. I want my family to be like fun. They're kind of stuck up on the Fresh Prince, but I like the fact that they're a successful family, and that's what I want. Of course, put a ring on it. That will come eventually. And then, I want the house. I want my house to be so comfy. You don't want to leave. Okay, so my phone decided to cut the video short. But anyways, I want everything at my house. I want to be so comfortable that I don't even want to leave the house. I don't want my kid or my, husband. I don't want us to have to leave the house to go have fun. I want us to have all the nice, things in the backyard, the trampoline, all that stuff. And, I don't need like a mansion, but I want a really nice house. And I want 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. The third one's the accident. I'm sorry. But I don't want a whole bunch of kids. I just want, 2 kids. That's it. And it doesn't even have to be a girl and a boy. Whatever I'm blessed with. But ideally, that would be what I want. And that is my vision board, everyone. I just feel like these things are possible. I really feel like I can have the life that I dream of. I just have to put in the work. Alright guys, so that was my vision board. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me ramble on and on about the things I want to do with my life. And hopefully you guys have goals of your own that you want to accomplish this year. We're going to believe in ourselves. We're not going to let fear hold us back this year, okay? So in the comment section, I want you guys to put what the things that you want to accomplish this year, like what goals, what dreams do you have for this year. And I also will be making a video on a few topics that people asked me to make a video on, and I'll probably post it on Wednesday. So I will be posting it this week because I've been slacking, okay? So I will be posting it this week and also next week. So if you ask me some question, I'll definitely make a video. Alright, so hope you guys have a great year, and we're going to come back to this video at the end of the year, and we're going to check some of the things off this list, okay? So I'll see you guys on my next video, and thank you as always for watching, and don't forget to subscribe because no slacking for me this year. I'm going to keep making good videos, alright? So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!
Every single day